Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Stalker called Pripyat. It's been a while since I recorded the last video, to be honest, and don't really remember what we did last episode, but I know the objective is to talk with Kowalski, so let's go do that. I think this will be the last episode of Call of Pripyat.
We got a serious problem. This operation has been getting more ridiculous every minute since the helicopters crashed. The men are dropping like flies. We've got no comms with HQ and the situation just keeps getting worse. The evacuation choppers didn't show up again. And at this rate, it won't be long before we lose control of the situation completely. We need to establish communications with HQ right now. Our communications expert believes that the signal is being jammed from somewhere close to us. He's working on getting the coordinates as we speak. I sent some of my men to check out a possible source of the interference, but they went missing, and their personal signals aren't registering. Major, one of your objectives is to establish communications with HQ. Given the situation we find ourselves in, this should be your priority from now on. Also, as a personal favor to me, please find my boys.
Okay, we gotta find the missing squad. But we can now stock up on stuff again from the mechanic, and the medic is not here. Okay, no medic then. But apparently, I can't repair these because it apparently needs parts or whatever. But I could repair these two. Can't repair this either. I guess the only repair is kind of like lower tier weapons, but these should be fine. Anything new on the interference front? I identified many sources, one of which is somewhat close. If it just destroyed, we might be able to communicate with HQ. Let's go find the missing squad. It seems like everyone that goes out of here goes missing. Yeah, let's go sleep. We'll do this in the morning. Mostly because I don't want to do the final mission. I don't want to do the final mission in the dark, which would suck. So let's sleep till early next morning and we'll leave. Mission. It's still going on. Woke up in the middle of a mission.
Достало. Как меня все достало.
We can go back to either Zatan or Yanov and repair my stuff, but it's fine. Probably was gonna use these. Well, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna use this one instead of this one for the finale, but I'll probably still use this one. But the mission's over. Let's go. Miss you, old buddy. But a chimera actually always spawns in the hospital after you finish the mission there. I don't want to go there and test it, but let's just say there's a chimera over there. Anyway, back to the main mission over here. The emission effects haven't disappeared yet. That's probably a glitch. But hey, at least you can see how an emission looks now during, yeah, you can see how an emission looks. But anyway, where's these guys? Here they are. Search the bodies. Explosives with a timer. Multi-grade plastic explosive with a 5-second timer.
Base, I found one of your men. It looks like he blew himself up with a grenade. There are no signs of a firefight or any other evidence of him being attacked.
Kowalski here. Roger that, Major. Hey, I got good news. We finally acquired the exact coordinates of the source of interference. The signal is coming from the kindergarten building.
Yeah, that looks fucking terrifying. Holy shit, it's so red. But yeah, it's just a glitch. See, there you go. It's gonna go away now, get dark, and then it's gonna get bright. But anyway, let's head to the kindergarten. I hear zombies. Fuck the zombies. Am I going the right way? Nope. And it's bright again. Here's the kindergarten. But we're gonna need star protection. That's radiation protection. Here we go, upside protection. FBI, open up. It's a shame they barely use this location for anything. It's a pretty creepy location. But there's nothing really scary in here. Except for the fucking lion painting. Oh, there's a bureau, not a bureau, a poltergeist, but those aren't scary. Oh, there's multiple poltergeists. They're more annoying than anything. But yeah, nothing interesting inside here. Yeah, like I said, except for the fucking drawings. That's nightmare fuel. But here's the device that's jamming our signal. There we go, that took care of it. Yep, if we open this door. Ooh, Major, thank God I'm saved. How did you end up in here? Or I don't remember much. I was so scared I could barely think, and I don't even know what scared me. I just had a feeling that I had to hide, so I ran. I remember streets, turning somewhere. I came into this hole. The door was locked from the outside. I thought I was gonna die in here. How did you find me? Actually, let's get the hell out of here and get closer to the base. This place is giving me the willies. That's the medic, if you did not know.
Is that really you? Well, I'll be. We were starting to think we'd never see our doc again. So what happened?
Well, it's a long story. I'll tell you another time.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. By the way, the Colonel wants you to pay him a visit.
Thanks. I'll do that.
The Colonel
Also,
wants you to pay
Gary
him
headed
a
for
visit.
Yanov's station to restock. He asked me to tell you that he won't be back for a few days.
Gotcha.
Yep, we can no longer, as of this point.
Tell me, where were you?
You're not going to believe me anyway, but in a fridge. Wow, never heard that one before. A fridge, eh?
What fridge? Where did you find it?
Where did I find it? I'd like to see you find anything in my estate.
And what state would that be?
Not quite sure how to describe it.
But yeah, as I was saying,
Howdy.
from this point on, you can no longer go to any of the other maps until you finish the game. But let's talk with Lieutenant Rogovitz. Oh, I can't. I thought I could ask him about what happened to him, but I guess not.
Главное, не
That's the
трясись.
captain of the mission that we first did when we came here.
Все живыми отсюда.
Gary's no longer here, and that's pretty much all that's left of the. Well, I think Sokolov and the technician are somewhere else. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have left.
I spoke to the HQ commander and reported the situation to him along with all the information that's been collected. There won't be any helicopter support for a while. He suggested that we fortify our position and await further orders. USS observers are currently at the HQ, so you'll be able to talk to your superiors soon enough.
Colonel, a radio signal has been detected, and its source is not far from the base. The transmission is encrypted, and I haven't been able to crack it yet.
Do you have the coordinates?
Yes, I have the coordinates, but the signal is intermittent, and it's moving.
Monolith again?
Okay, now I can restock. Not that we really need anything, so let's go deal with another radio signal. This one is leads to something a bit special. The animation bugged out there. It is over here. Yep, main bodies, important bodies don't despawn. So these two are still here. But all the other...
Put your
Holy
weapon
shit,
away.
you scared the fuck out of me. You know you're talking to me. Just go, come on. Come on. I need to pass. You know what? You continue doing what you're doing. He probably still hasn't made it to the base since the mission where I took him and Vano to the bookstore. Lots of doggies. Come on. Oh, that really hurt. Anyway, the signal. Where's the signal? Over here.
The signal is back. Transmitting coordinates.
It is moving. Ooh. That's a fast fucking signal. That man's running. But you can follow it if you want. Fucking
Holster
hell!
your
Stop
weapon.
scaring the shit out of me. As I was saying, you can follow it on the PDA, but it leads here. Come on, trigger. Where? Why are you not trigger? Because I am dumb.
It's back. It's right next to you. It's close, and it's moving toward our base.
It's underground.
Major Kowalski here. You better get back here. We need to prepare for possible attack.
I'm worried.
Bastards won't catch us with our pants down this time.
I'm worried about my boy. Did he make it back? Did he go while I was in cutscene mode? Well, we'll see. He's supposed to be there for the final mission. But anyway, this is literally it. This is the final mission. Animation also worked out. I really wanted to see that. Never used the grenade launcher before, but anyway.
Don't shoot. I'm headed to the main entrance.
Who are you?
It is. Drum roll, please. Someone you know if you've played the first game.
My name is S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
You're the stalker who disabled the squad?
Yes, but my plan didn't work. I came here to speak with your commanders. I have information that will allow the army to take control of the zone and destroy it.
And the mission is start. Come, let's talk inside.
But yeah, S.T.A.L.K.E.R from the first game is here.
We've got a problem. Our choppers are crashing for reasons that we've not understood yet. Until we work it out, there won't be any helicopter support. The only way to get to the borders of the zone is on foot.
The reasons are obvious. There are many anomalies in the air, especially in the center of the zone.
We had a map with the safe air corridor between anomalies, and the helicopters had emission protection systems.
That's odd. You're telling me you haven't noticed that anomalies move around after an emission. Some disappear, and new ones show up in different places, which makes your map of anomalies effectively useless.
So that's what it is.
Emissions don't just follow one another. If you can scan the area and identify all the anomalies, the choppers will be able to collect us safely, provided they're dispatched right after an emission.
We must inform the HQ of this as soon as possible. I'll contact my commanders right after the emission.
Yep, we have. That's the last mission.
Get
Evacuation.
as soon as you can.
But we have an mission going on. There's my boy. And depending on how many soldiers you have, that's how many people you'll evacuate with. If, for example, your entire squad died in that first mission,
The rain was bad enough around here.
yeah, you'd have less people here.
Forget about it.
But anyway, let's talk to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I'll share everything I know as long as this information reaches the right people. What information did you want to hand over to the government? Lots of things. I'm sure that information I have can be used to destroy the zone. I thought I could do it myself, but it turned out to be far more complicated. The people who started it weren't in control anymore. I'll explain everything when we get out of here. What do you see on the sarcophagus? It's all fake, the monolith, the wish granter, it's all a lie, a device that clouds your mind, and the people behind it are heading out somewhere else. Do you know who's behind it? Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know what to believe anymore. Despite that, I found more than they wanted me to. We monitored your radio signal. Yes, I contacted a sucker called Guide. He told me how to get this place for you, the underground tunnels. Also, Guide is in the first game. Who is Guide? He's a legendary stalker. They say he can lead you anywhere in the zone. The army boys are lucky to have met him. They would have died long without him. How did you know the military here? Guy told me he was the one who brought Kowalski and his squad here. I see. But yeah, that's everything S.T.A.L.K.E.R has to say. We don't need any of those for the final mission. Here's our boy. Ivano left, so it's just us military boys and S.T.A.L.K.E.R that's left in Pripyat. How do you feel after what happened? I'm okay now. I was in a state of shock after the kindergarten. But as soon as the mission started, I snapped out of it pretty quickly. Can you repair my stuff before we leave? Or are you... Nope, he needs parts. Nope, nothing. But anyway, at this point, we just have to wait for
I feel like
the...
I'm in a trench with tanks rolling over it.
Yeah, okay. At this point, we just have to wait for the mission to finish, and once it finishes, it's time for evacuation. The final mission of the game. I don't really want to skip this cutscene, not this cutscene, this mission. Kinda adds to the suspense, doesn't it? I'm assuming Major, nothing to say here. But yeah, use this time to talk with everyone, because literally right after the mission ends, no more talking. It's go time. Last mission in the zone, and it's ending. You can tell it's ending when you hear those dropping sounds, stuff hitting the ground. That's the birds hitting the ground. But it should be over. Yep.
It looks like the emission is over. Kirillov, contact HQ.
Roger. HQ on the line.
Okay, you have to go. That's so fucking low.
Because of the emission, it's impossible to establish comms during one.
Okay. Alright, listen up. Operation Fairway is being taken over by the USS. Is Major Dick...
Yes.
Okay. He's in command from now on.
Hey.
Stay put. To be contacted by his superior shortly.
Roger.
I'm in charge now, let's go.
Major, do you read me?
Major Degtyarev here. I read you.
Good. As of this moment, you are responsible for completing Operations Fairway. Kowalski and the Stingray Squad will assist you. Report.
I've managed to acquire documents about experiments carried out in the zone. Furthermore, we've been contacted by a stalker who's been in the CNPP. His name is S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and he's offered us his cooperation.
Roger. Accept his offer. You know what caused our helicopters to crash?
Yes, I have the data, and S.T.A.L.K.E.'s information confirms it. The helicopters were hit by anomalies after their locations changed during the emission. The anomaly map issued to the pilots turned out to be useless.
That means we have until the next emission. You'll be collected together with the stalker from position B28. Stingray Squad will be evacuated with you. The birds are already in the air.
Let's go.
You heard the news, fellas. When we go, stick together and keep the stalker alive. Any questions? Get ready to move. Major, can I have a word?
So, among us, you and S.T.A.L.K.E.R have the most experience in the zone. The difference is that while S.T.A.L.K.E.'s experience remains hearsay, the fact that you're a pro is clear as day. What I'm trying to say is that I'm counting on you, Major. Keep an eye on S.T.A.L.K.E.R. There's not many of us left. Okay, Major, the boys are good to go. Stack up by visiting Rogovets and Kirillov if you need, and let me know when you're ready. I don't really need to buy anything or do anything, so let's do a hard save, and these are the boys we're heading to evacuation with. And just like the underground, any one of these can die, including all of them. But we don't want that, so let's go. The squad is ready to move out. We're just waiting on you, Major. Get your soldiers ready, Colonel, and we're good to go. Okay, cover S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Major. We'll take care of ourselves. Move out. Fucking this mission is so fucking hype. I love it. Come on.
Move out, squad.
Hey, let's go. Whoever finds this is gonna be one rich fucker. Let's go. Sorry for the very abrupt cut, but funny story. I actually did this part before, but the AI was so wonky. They kept killing each other or shooting me and killing me, and I just kept complaining and raging and kept dying over and over and over and over again. So I decided to do this part again. But here we are. Helicopters are here. And our first foe of the evacuation are hordes of zombies. But let's follow S.T.A.L.K.E.R. through this. Yep, we should be fine going Rambo on these guys. They don't really hurt us. But we're still not done with the zombies. In here and in there, the zombies will keep spawning. Are you guys okay? Ah yes, the moonwalk. The backwards moonwalk. Every military dude knows how to do that. Come on, boys. I don't see what you're shooting at, but I'm gonna throw a grenade just so it seems like I'm contributing. Yeah, I killed someone, right? Just don't kill each other again, please. Just so you know how bad it was, by this point I only had 3 guys left. Oh, he just killed him, and he killed his friend, and I just got shot by my friend. Oh my god, they are literally shooting him. The AI is so fucking dumb. They just kept killing each other over and over and over again. Bro. See what I mean? Not gonna rage. Not gonna rage again. You should have seen me in the previous recording. That's a side of me I wish nobody ever has to see. This is why you kind of have to go Rambo so they don't stop shooting at each other.
Somebody in Pripyat is going to know we're coming. We've got to move faster. Run!
Yeah, but as I was saying in my original recording, at this point I only had 3 guys left.
Zombies up ahead.
Oh no, you're gonna start killing each other again. Let me go take care of them. Killing me is not an option. Try not killing anybody except for, you know, the enemies. That will be good. Where the fuck is S.T.A.L.K.E.R and Kowalski? It's Kowalski, but where's S.T.A.L.K.E.R? I think S.T.A.L.K.E.R went ahead. That's what happened in the original recording.
Under attack, so hurry the hell up!
Roger that. We'll be there soon.
We'll
Stay
see.
alert and follow orders. We're real close to the evacuation point. Let's move.
Let's move. Yep, I think S.T.A.L.K.E.R is up ahead. Yep, I can hear him munching on him. Yep, exact same place he was before. Fucking pseudo dog. Come on. Okay, are we good? Boys? Why am I alone? Where is everybody? Did they go so far ahead? Hello? I've never had this part glitch this much. Matter of fact, I've never had this part glitch before at all. But that's extra. Oh, holy shit, it's running snorks. But yeah, if you haven't found Zulu, you'd find him there dead. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Also, I think we have everybody still alive. What was what? Oh, that.
Don't stop. Keep moving.
I don't know what that is either, don't worry. Yeah, I just have to
Okay.
wake him up from his trance or whatever. Now this next part, is hell. You know there's the snork there. You know what? Who cares?
Major Tyler, if we're taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy, we cannot hold out for long.
This part is hell. Mostly because of the snipers, you see. Those guys are an insta-kill, even to me with my super good armor. Fake grenade. Yep. There you go. Pretty much, this was my my last recording. I'll just insta-dying as soon as I spawned because of those snipers. Or one of my guys dying because of the snipers.
Taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy, we cannot hold out for long.
I hit him. Let's say I did. Oh, come on. Overdose. Yeah. I have a feeling it's gonna devolve into the last recording as well. In the base game, these guys don't nearly do this much damage.
Tyler, if we're taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy, we cannot hold out for long. Major Tyler, if we're taking heavy fire from an unidentified
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't worry about me.
out for long.
I haven't died yet. In real life, I mean. Very close to flipping my lid again. You know, I'm actually less mad now. Since at least I did some progress. Or I had some progress. I just gotta take care of this guy again. Any more, boys?
To the choppers, go! 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 Go!
I love repeating the same sections over and over again with the same audio playing over and over again. Doing everything the same. Just the game decides sometimes it wants to fucking give the enemies god aim. Come on, please tell me we're done with the snipers. You I can handle. Come on. Oh yeah, also for some reason when I was playing this, just fucking dogs and rats just swarmed this place and killed Literally everyone. I was the only one left alive. But anyway, the guys I want to keep alive are S.T.A.L.K.E.R and Kowalski. Those are the two most important dudes. Well, we're dropping like flies. Come on. Kowalski and S.T.A.L.K.E.R still alive, okay. Move. Are we good? It seems like it's calmed down a lot. More Molothovs spawning in. Can you stop moving me? Holy shit, my gun's empty. Stop standing in my way. Can we evacuate yet? Okay, finally! Holy shit.
Major Declare, we're ready to go. Sharper, I hope it will.
We're still in the zone, there's no way back. And here are the results of everything I did. That's why I wanted to keep as many people as I could alive, and how I did certain quests to completion, because as you'll see in the credits sequence, that's another glitch.
As a reward for successfully completing his investigation, S.T.A.L.K.E.R was offered a promotion to colonel and the position of mission coordinator. He declined the opportunity to work at the HQ and submitted a personal request to get the information about the development of psi devices obtained by S.T.A.L.K.E.R alerted USS commanders. All the information gathered on X-designated laboratories was removed from military archives and filed as top secret. All personnel working in the zone were ordered to prevent the disclosure of information about the laboratory. Several experimental samples were made on the basis of technical documents for Item 62. Following a set of test trials, it was decided not to go ahead with large-scale deployment of the weapon due to the high cost of ammunition. Nonetheless, it would be reasonable to assume that further development of the Gauss rifle is ongoing. Sultan and his gang left the Skadovsk to do their shady business elsewhere after their attempts to capture the ship failed. The ensuing feeling of relative safety among stalkers led to a massive increase in the number of artifacts sold to Beer, causing his business to boom. While the formerly quiet following the destruction of the Bloodsucker lair, it's unlikely that anything could significantly change the state of affairs on the Skadovsk. The old ship became a temporary center of stability. In the ever-changing, a fragile balance was reached between freedom and duty squads at Yanov Station. Tired of the endless struggle, fighters of both factions started leaving their squads and joining the Free Stalkers. The scientific expedition, organized by Professors Herman and Ozerski, was a success. The data they collected facilitated the development of groundbreaking medicine and technology, which prompted the Ministry of Education to allocate additional funding for scary stories about the Army's fate scared stalkers away from Pripyat. The few who dared to venture into the city ran into inexplicable phenomena, which added further dark strokes to an already gloomy picture of the dead city. The legend of the Oasis stopped being a legend. The identity of those who managed to find a way to the secret anomaly became an increasingly regular topic of conversation among stalkers. Despite this, the number of adventurers trying to find it remained high, something the bandits were quick to take advantage of, with constant offers to lead stalkers to the oasis, which organized mercenary squads continued to be active in the zone. Their interest in the secret laboratories is becoming increasingly difficult for USS operatives to ignore. Attempts to establish the identity of the client who hired the mercenaries prove the area around Yanov Station continues to attract growing numbers of stalkers. The lack of dangerous mutants and abundance of anomalous areas have led to the area being referred to as a treasure trove, with increasing rarity. Zulu returned to duty's main base at the Rostock plant. Nobody knows what he discussed with the leader of duty, General Voronin, but several days later he was spotted at the head of a large squad on its way to the Vano headed off to the freedom-controlled military warehouses, where his cheerful personality and optimism quickly earned him the popularity they merited. Ultimately, he took charge of a small group of researchers involved in investigating a new group appeared in the zone. They are well trained, but their objectives are not known. Rumors say they used to be monolith fighters. Their leader is known as Strider. Senior Lieutenant Sokolov continued to take part in flying missions over the zone. During one such recon flight over Murmansk, his aircraft was shot down by mercenaries. 2 weeks later, he was picked up by a patrol near the cordon. Within a month of his rescue, Sokolov had left the Air Force. A group of stalkers was forced to seek shelter on Noah's old barge during a particularly powerful emission. When the barge was attacked by a horde of snorks afterwards, stalkers were forced to concede that the barge was as good a defense against mutants as anything they'd seen. Even more astonishing was a litter of pseudo-dog puppies that Noah himself led into having found out about his friend's fates. Carden gave up dreams of a stalker career. Having overcome his alcoholism, he moved to Yanov, where he partnered up with Nitro to set up a full-service repair shop. Both technicians gladly devote all their spare time to building a vehicle that could operate in the zone. S.T.A.L.K.E.R passed on the information he obtained on his trip to the Chernobyl NPP to the USS commanders. This prompted the government to create a scientific institute for research of the Chernobyl anomalous area. S.T.A.L.K.E.R took up the position of when Colonel Kowalski, commander of the Stingray Group, returned from the zone. He was forced to explain the reasons for the failure of Operation Fairway, following a dragged-out investigation and the brass's failed attempt to make him the fall guy.
And there you go. That's STALKER called Pripyat. And you'll recognize this song if you watch my videos to the end, because this is the song I use in my credits. And my end screen, I mean. But yeah, this is probably my favorite game out of the 3 STALKER games. The only part I really hated which was, you know, the last part, the evacuation. But other than that, the entire game was super enjoyable. Really hope STALKER 2 delivers. But I pretty much said all that I wanted to say about this series in my Shattered Chernobyl video. I talked about my thoughts of this series at the end of that game's credits, so don't really have much to say here. But these games, they're amazing, and I guess I'll see you in the next series, which I still don't know what will that be. But hope you've enjoyed Call of Pripyat.